I began to notice a feeling in my stomach. Out the window, my first views of Africa came into focus. Was I excited at a new life experience? Was it turbulence or too much coffee? I realized this was a feeling I'd felt before. On my childhood bed, an intensity I'd never felt. I remember my first crush on another boy in the 3rd grade. Even though I had no word for it, I intuitively knew I had to keep this to myself. Through the words of the world, I knew this difference might be unforgivable. At 21, after years of contemplating my difference alone, I'd finally come to a point where I had to face my fears, to openly share one more adjective that defined my truest self. I collected the feeling in my stomach and walked down the stairs to sit my parents down to talk. My 20s were defined by abundant growth, challenging myself, and seeking difference. So I was surprised to feel so different in Kenya. Being a racial minority, a person of relative wealth, communication was difficult. The neighboring school was coming over to the hospital to perform local song and dance, a ritual for many visitors. The elders joined me on the benches. It didn't take many songs for my host, Kennedy, to notice my inability to not tap my foot in rhythm with music. He softly jabbed his elbow in my side and whispered, "If you like to dance, you should dance." As the next song began, without fear, I rose, emulating the Luo style of dance. Within a brief moment, the energy went from ritual to party. The audience of elders rose, and the students surrounded me, all suddenly ecstatic to be unrestrained. More than one student excitedly proclaimed, "You dance like an African." Kennedy later told me I was the first visitor to dance in all the years he'd seen the students perform. As I turn 40 this year, I find myself contemplating life lessons. Be vulnerable and face fears. Our human family shares far more in common than we are different. Explore difference as it will deepen your life. And never miss an opportunity to dance.